But right now they want to do it in this century, and it's not what is, spells out good omen. They just want to show presence. Me too, I'm a bull. That's, yeah, yes. Okay. So they're all they just like they're latecomer. They just want to come into the scene and to see what they can do. And it happens that they are too late, that the awareness on all the Biafrans is so high that we are not going to allow them to achieve whatever they want to achieve. Imagine coming at this period of time only to start showing presence. They want to enter into business with a country that is notorious for terrorism. Everything about this, from vice president to ministers and so on and so forth, have some vestige of terrorism in them. They have some characteristics, not even the characteristics, and show everything. They show it, exhibit all the vestiges of terrorism in them. And these are the country we are debating whether they are aiding or not. They are their middle name, or if we call it their baptismal name, is terrorists. That is what they are. Capital terrorists, middle name terrorists, surname terrorists. That's why we call them Nigerian terrorists. To tell you everything is in their name. So, and it happens that they now found a good friend in terrorism, which is Finland. Finland had never had a dent in all these things. Lately, they just want to play a part, showing that if all these France, Britain, all colonized Africa, they can try their own right now, try to be new colonies of Nigeria. From there, they start dealing with Biafrans. We know it, and it's not we don't need a soothsayer, no crystal ball to tell us this is behind what they want to do. I mean, it's they have it as insight what they want to do. Unluckily for them, we are aware of all this. Biafran state has been redeclared, and that redeclaration in the awareness that our last speaker mentioned about Montevideo and all the rest, and the requirement of statehood and this and that. Yeah, we know it. We've declared Biafra. And based on this, what next are we going to do? We are going to secure our territory. We are going to look for people, we tag along with what we may call allies. And I think those people in diplomatic world, Honorable Christopher, the Foreign Affairs Ministry, they know how to put two and two together and tackle all this. And they have been doing that. Together with our hidden lobbyists, who are tremendously giving us good results. We don't need to take pictures in order to convince people that USB diplomatic crew are actually working on that. We don't need that. But results is what we are showing. And these are the things. So, Nigeria and Finland are tagging along. They are now best of the same feather flocking together. A terrorist, we got a terrorist, and they start, maybe they go to a bar and start having some clique of, cops. We are doing it. Meanwhile, they are spelling terrorists, both of them. They smell it, they exhibit it, they act it. I don't care what anybody may call me or whatever the name I'm tagged or labeled. I don't give a damn. What I know is by the behavior, the attitude, whatever this Finland did is against the legacy of their founding fathers. We understood that they were, human rights, based, and they've been working on that for a long time. But there was a time, I think I read something, was it Michael somebody, that pointed out where Finland, I've forgotten the country actually, they derailed by, bringing or arresting somebody that is actually fighting for freedom in their country. I can't remember again. Maybe I will search for it later. But they did. Knowing that they've already derailed in one way or the other, from their previous times, and now this other new Finland president, directly against what their forefathers did, and come to tag along, come to, try to be allied to a terrorist nation. We don't need anything to tell us they are both terrorists, and they are aiding terrorism in one way or the other. Okay? If they are not, if Finland is not, they are aiding terrorism by so tagging along, so doing something, trying to have, try to make a deal with a country that is actually known to be arch terrorists. Look at what's happening in the north. We have Boko Haram. We have ISWA. We have, tell me, new, more and more terrorist groups are springing up. And to the extent that some of the terrorist groups cover some local governments in the north and be collecting taxes and functioning as real government of their own. And the stupid terrorist Nigeria have a blind side to all those activities. They are not looking at those. Every military arsenal they have, they push it down to the south. To the south. I don't want to call it southeast, but their presence is, just well established by the number of checkpoints we have in the south. Military checkpoints, police checkpoints, call it whatever you want. As if there's a war already declared, which is actually there's a war. Busa called it asymmetric warfare, and asymmetric warfare is nothing less than guerrilla warfare. And these are where we are. And they have a lot of arsenal. Look at what U.S. had a 360-something million arm deal to the terrorist Nigeria. I hope U.S. is not equally aiding a terrorist. Let's keep our fingers crossed. But the way I look at it, those things will not end up where they, thought they were going to use the arsenal. Military arsenals is in the Boko Haram north, and so they plan from the sales agreement or whatever, those areas are where. But eventually, don't be surprised those things will migrate to the south. And that's a country we all think they are not terrorists, people are not aiding them. They have some ulterior motive, whether we like it or not. They talk of nationalism, and nationalism is when they want to get great or greater than where they are. They can do all sorts of things, even support terrorism to get where they want to be. And so far as the interest, American interest is shown there. They look at it, no issues. It's conventional. They want to get influence there. They do all sorts of things, legal or illegal, to ensure that their presence is noted. Similarly, that's the idea of Finland. You need Lex Stop, apparently group throttling, trying to convince people. Finland wasn't that a powerful nation in EU. But you see the way the guy is throttling from one country to the other, having meetings, reporting on airspace. This is what I've done and done and done. Those things are the idea that this Finland thing wants to get global recognition as a world power. Probably with time they start now looking for permanent membership of the Security Council. These are apparently what I think they have at the back of their mind. And we are here trying to ask question is Finland, Nigeria aiding terrorism? They are terrorists in one way or the other. Even if they are not, they are aiding terrorism in ample ways. The ways we have mentioned, and the ways unmentioned here, there are ways. Economic collaboration is part of it, and Finland is now trying to enter trade deal. And the resources the trading are actually going to hinge on really from the south, where we are. And a lot of things. You start wondering, is this world, are they actually trying to uphold human rights or what? UN it's just like a toothless bulldog. Look at the pronunciation about they made some almost a year plus about Nnamdi Kanu, suggesting that Nigeria should go and bring him out of the detention and compensate him for all these years he has been out of his normal life. What did the ICC, what did they do? That place is replete with all these Arabs and all whatnot. People that have one way or the other relationship. Those are the people at the helm of affairs in those areas. And they collaborate in such a way not to even implement good decisions made by UN or ICC. That's where we are. So all those things are intrigues of terrorism, all hidden. Collaborating one way or the other. That's why when the Trump said he was going to pull out of those areas, he knew what he was saying, because those areas have been infiltrated with religious fundamentalism and everything one can think of. Those people are at the helm of affairs. And they kept expanding with their ideology. Look at these European countries. Time will come when those areas will be totally, usurped by the fundamentalism of this Islamic thing. I'll live to see it one day, except everybody wakes up and start agitating or fighting their hidden agenda. Those are the things happening. Anyway, we stay at this juncture. All efforts, all eyes should be on the rising sun. We have to defend our territory. You have to look at friends that actually we do business with later in life, not terrorists we know that actually don't give a damn about human rights requirements. And Biafrans from their constitution, everything points in the direction of upholding human rights. And people in the foreign affairs, and all the treaties that will be entered, all the agreements, all the international, what do you call it again? Biafra will uphold and sign and get into all those areas where human rights will be something that we are going to pop up. And with time, we see that the nation we are trying to build, after all this, we see that things will work out well. After the enemies who occupied our territory will actually leave this space willingly or unwillingly. We have to get our space. Already Air Force and directives and requests, not even requests, have been mandated to leave our territory by the Biafran government, USB government, and as the deputy prime minister once said, they have to leave. They've told them, leave. This is our territory, it's not yours. Biafra has been redeclared. What are you still doing here? You see where the terrorists are, their brethren terrorists are in the north. They don't look at those. They just come down to the south. And to crown it all, we see that people that are supposed to be at the forefront fighting, they now start fighting within themselves. People backsliding and doing things, against the USB, which has been redeclared. You see them splitting from one form or the other. With a confused ideology, with confused strategy, and everything about them are not consistent with the idea of the declared Biafra or the policies of the declared Biafra. And we are busy watching them at this juncture, and they see what the strategy we have right now works out. 40 states of the 40 confederated states of Biafra. And the idea is decentralization of the military. It has been announced. And we don't need to, start the military from one headquarters, all the arsenals, everything in one place, and we are fighting people that are, spread all over Biafran states. And, you can see the tactics or the strategy of, stationing the command at one place doesn't make sense. And remembering that the war is asymmetric. It's a guerrilla warfare. We said we are not going to get into conventional warfare with the mother F of a country, terrorists of a country. No, we are not going to do that. What we're going to do, or what is already being hammered by even the prime minister before he was, invited for questioning, said everything should be, as Musa said, yes, it's asymmetric warfare and they don't know our terrain, but our people know. So is that asymmetric, which is guerrilla, in another name of it, that's the best. And you don't have to, when you're going for guerrilla warfare, you don't just stay one place. You don't stay one place and have central command. All the states, you have their own command, so that if the people come into all these states, or somehow the people will now confront them. If they need assistance, the neighboring states will come and assist where they are concentrated and, combat them effectively. That's why when I listen to some of these, spaces of this, our so-called Biafran friends that derailed, you see that the idea or whatever they are saying doesn't make sense. Military science about guerrilla warfare is entirely against whatever they are saying, or asymmetric warfare. So the best strategy is what the pronouncement, the GPM said. We have to confront these people from all angles, not staying in one or camp or Kigo camp or whatever and thinking that the whole thing is solved. No, what of the other states? They are still there. In Hamofu is here, Enugu, Esani, Ebonyi, what's it called? Is it? I've forgotten the new names there, but they are there. You have Ezudo or whatever, a lot of all these names. Honestly, I've not memorized them. They are there. We have to still face these people there. And it's not what you stay one place, Grand Command. You stay there and be talking rubbish. And the military, indisciplined military chief, trying to go against the government. Those things are not what is the strategy should look like. And when it comes that the military people actually, the so-called military chiefs or something, they keep talking rubbish in the airspace. I mean, a lot of things, airing out, broadcasting rubbish, and everything, pointing in the direction of indisciplined military setup. That's not the kind of thing the Biafran way, be proud of and thumb their chest. We did it. No, it's not that kind of military. So all the actions of the USB government championed by DPM, everything is in order. I don't care if you like, call me an idiot, I don't care. I would claim that's my middle name if you don't like, or if you like. So those people do not know exactly what the system, what the plans, or maybe they know, they just want to go against it. Probably some people pay them to derail activities and whatnot, and they start, claiming I'm triple general or I'm general or this and that, triple general without discipline has to come, and when he invite to a meeting, not that he show their faces or something, they will not come. And somebody, you go behind, collect money from somebody that is actually derailing the activities of the people. Collect money indirectly and be pronouncing things, thinking that they are higher or bigger than the government. No way, nobody does that. So all Biafrans should embrace the government of USB as being headed by DPM. Dr. Ngozi Arabeza. We have to announce this, we have to publicize this, we have to create awareness for all Biafrans to actually embrace this, that this is the only government that the PM and DPM and the Biafran people actually declared in Finland, on 29 November 2024. These are where we are right now, carrying the people along, getting friends outside, which I believe the foreign affairs and all those people are championing, and making inroad into some areas. There's some mission established in Norway. We have our mission embassy in US. A lot more in Belgium. I think a lot of them, they have the counts. But I just read all those things and know that those are steps in right direction. And Probably some, I'm not saying they are, there may be some tweaks or reject the steps in such a way that we perfect the system. Not that somebody will say it's not a step in the right direction, but if you mistake, you correct it and go forward. That is it. Yeah. My brothers and sisters, everybody here, I will hand in the mic at this juncture because probably a good number of people are waiting, and it wouldn't make sense dominating the whole thing or talking longer than necessary at this point in time. So, Drake, thank God you are back. Kanume, thank God you are equally the co-host, and I believe things will now move on as expected. Because yesterday I was perturbed, I was concerned. I said, "What's happening with our people?" I started, trying to raise issues, play cards, one man riot. Anyway, thank you all, Biafrans, for allowing me to speak at this juncture. May God bless all of us, and we move. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. God bless you. Teddy, Friday, Alfred, are you there? Friday. Ebere, the Nigeria. Ebere, you can pick the mic now if you want to speak.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning, my brother. Welcome.
Ebere,
wait.
Sir?
Friday.
Yes,
sir. You want to speak now?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. You can go on now. We are waiting for you, sir.
Okay. I'm happy to speak to you people today. I'm from Kosovo, but based in Owerri. It will be my pride, be my happiness seeing Biafra come to reality. And there's one question I want to ask. I heard that our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our great leader, has been released. So I want just to confirm if it's true.
I've never heard about it.
Okay.
Like this, the one that I'm hearing from you now. The word I'm just hearing it from you. I've never heard about it, and our government have never told us such thing or anything.
I was surprised when my mama told me this morning. My mom will say there's a news flying up and down that our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been released. I said no, I don't think so. He said she watched the video. So we try to go into our account to see whether we see the video back, but we could not find the video. So I tell her, say that video should be 2017 video, not now. If our leader has been released, we will know.
If our leader is released, it's not going to be a hidden thing. Everybody is going to be aware of it now. It's not going to be a hidden thing.
No problem, sir. No problem. We are safe. We are in Owerri. By God's grace, we are safe.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. Welcome.
Okay. Good afternoon. Mazi Drake, Mazi Okanam, Mazi Teddy, Mazi Rosé, Israelites, Friday, Dr. Williams, Mami Mouthpiece, Biafra Champion, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Angus. I salute all of you this morning from my location. Mazi Drake, I wish you and I also pray for you for quick recovery from your health. May God give you extra strength and grace to sustain you throughout this final push you are in. And those of you who are the key leaders, doing the needful, sensitizing, and creating more awareness, debunking the lies coming from the camp of the enemies. You will not break down. You will not break down. You have made yourself available to be a willing tools that God will use, to counter the attack coming from the enemies, both their cheap propagandas, their evil, they are perpetrating. This day have been mapped out for you to be used. At this point in time, none of you in this airspace today will break down. God will continue to energize you. He will strengthen all of you. He will give you more extra strength. Make your voice to be more louder than how it is now. At this point in time, your voice must be heard. Whether the enemies and co, they like it or not, you will continue to push in. You will continue to host this USB government space. This space you are hosting is highly respected and regarded. It's a government space. For that reason, God will give you a quick recovery and perfect your healings, rapid healings, for you to bounce back again to do other things. Thank you so much, every one of you, for your courage. Thank you for your resilience. Thank you for your submission. Most of you have made a great submissions so far and now, and more submissions that are yet to come. God will give you more wisdom. Will give you more knowledge. What you will say out from your mouth, you will not lack it. And anything you utter out from your mouth is going to be the gospel. Whatever you are going to speak from your mouth, it will carry fire. It will carry power. In fact, the word that will proceed out of your mouth will carry weight. It will be like a Monday hammer. That when you vomit it out, Chukwu Abiyama will direct it to all the enemies speculating lies, propagandas, in order to bring down the USB government and those that are heading the USB government. God will make your word to be a carrier of powers and fire. Thank you very, very much once again, our DPM. May Chukwu Abiyama bless you, ma. Thank you for your tenacity, your courage. Thank you for your resilience. Thank you for standing firm, regardless of the attack, regardless of names you being called, regardless of how they want to tarnish your image, how they want to weigh you down with their cheap lies. Yet you did not give room for those things. They are saying the name, calling you, to derail you or to weigh you down. I say kudos for that, and I salute you. I also want to thank all the cabinet members that surrounded our DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, today. Indeed, we have men and women that are highly meticulous in every position they are occupying. We have men and women that, that is indeed the government today, that anyway they appear to make a speech, when you hear their speech, people will give them a listening ear. It's not everyone that you are hearing shouting, I am a Biafra, Biafra is it is better Biafra or dead, it is better or Biafra. It's not everybody who shouts Biafra, Biafra that will at the end enter into Biafra. It's not everybody who shouts Biafra, Biafra that have the courage to even, it's not everyone who shouts Biafra, Biafra that have the grace that you have, that when they appear anywhere, they talk, people will give a listening ear to them. We have those that are sensible, people that matter, people that are well-meaning and reasonable. They know those that are really, in their level. When those people address them, they will give them a listening ear. People like our foreign mission, our cabinet members are the people whom Chukwu Abiyama, they are highly grounded, a men of honor. I call them mighty men and women of valor, is what I call them. Anywhere they appear to make their submission, men listening to them alone, you will see reasons to listen to them. That is the kind of people that is needed. And I'm happy that Chukwu Kikabiama have sought out those that are qualified for this. You see, the method that Gideon used in those days to select out the army, God who gave Gideon instruction to select out the army out of 300,000 foot soldier. God who told him, if you go with these 300 foot soldier, at the end, people will say it is by their strength they were able to conquer. For that reason, these 300,000, and nobody will believe that God is there in their midst. That is what God told Gideon. And it's not everybody, the crowd, those 300,000 that he carry out to soldiers that are qualified to go to war. He now teach him and show him how to screen them. He asked Gideon to take those 300,000 people. He gave him an instruction. That instruction that was given to Gideon, it might not be in the public before those soldiers. That instruction might have been given to Gideon in a privacy, and Gideon now concurred. He now took all the whole soldier, 300 soldiers, to the riverside. And God has given me an instruction, said, any soldier that you see putting his or her knee on the ground, putting face on the water and be leaping the water, drinking the water, know that that soldier is not qualified or fit for the war. But a soldier that will stoop and then use his two hands to fetch water from the river and then put in his mouth, that soldier is the one that qualifies. The reason why that one is qualified is that as he's using his hand to collect water from the river, his eyes is everywhere. His eyes will easily dictate who is coming to attack him and who is not coming to attack him. But the one that put his mouth in the water inside the river drinking while facing the river, that one, if any attack is coming, he don't know. If anyone coming, he can't easily see the person. Such people were disqualified. So you can see, it might not only the method that Gideon used that our Mazin Amdekano will use. In the days of Mazin Amdekano, when Mazin Amdekano come open mouth and them magnify one of the leader, even that has nothing. Our onion though we came up, he will magnify one of the leader. Once they magnify and exalt that leader, the eyes of the ear of Nigeria government and the enemies of Biafra, both Britain and co, they always listen to any day Mazin Amdekano want to make a broadcast. Any of the leader or DOS member or the leadership that Mazin Amdekano mention his name and call him in a live program. Once he hit his hand and then magnify that person, he will draw back to now put his ear, put his onyukomita, because he knew very well the moment he mentioned that person's name, Nigeria government will use Ghana must go of money to look for the person. And he know all those things. Once he shout his name, he will observe that particular person's name he call. He will monitor his behavior. He will monitor the way the person will address. That is how he was able to do his own screening. And that was why everything, all the whole screening he did, that was why he came out to cry out that he's looking for 100 men. He has screened and screened and screened and screened. He said inside the 100 men, he said he have not gotten up to 15 people that will do what that will go to this war with him. He did his screening. The method he used wasn't the same method our PM used. Our PM used his own method by assigning you a position. Assigning you a position. Maybe if you are humble, he will love to test the levels of your humility or humbleness. As time, he will assign a position to you. Maybe all of a sudden, he will say, from this day, you are no longer in this position, another person will take over. After doing that, he will keep quiet to see what will be your reaction. That is the own pattern he used and do his own screening. At the end of the day, do you know that those people that our PM remove, if those people actually behave themselves well and remain silent and then be supporting without being part of the government and be supporting the government from the outside, do you know that our PM will see that this very person is humble and is truly that is sincere? He can even put that person again in another position. But the moment that person, that particular position was collected, taken from that person and handed over to another person, within that particular moment and that 1 week, that person have started making call some people, have started regrouping people. Those people, they are going to state in order to pause and stand for Gare for PM. PM take note of all those things. And I say, no. With this set of people, we can't go anywhere. And that was how, instead of treating the cancer, he cut it off. Ask yourself, which of the positions have they assigned to Adadoram in the cabinet, if not only the position of Otimpu, the position of shouting, the position of hyping our PM? That she's hyping him with that particular voice of shouting does not mean that she has gotten our PM. No, she has not. So our PM have, if likewise our DPM today, he has another way of doing our own screening to know those that are physically and mentally fit for this work. When our PM say the heart of this movement is not going to see corruption, do you think that is a joke? So my good people, I want you to understand, Finland, corruption versus corruption, they are bed of the same feather. Finland and Nigeria and France and Britain, if you see them doing other things, you can advise these people. How do you expect France to advise Finland, or you expect Finland to advise British? Whereas, what they are doing, what Britain is doing, is not different from what Finland is doing. What France is doing is not different from what Nigerians are doing. So how do you think that they will advise each other to let these people go? Those people collaborated together. My dear, sometimes I have been hearing some people, some of our soldiers, shouting. They want to notify the international community. When I hear people, our soldiers, or those so-called soldiers who say they are not part of UAV, when I hear them shouting about the international community, they should hear them, they should do this or that. My dear, they should show us a video where a soldier who is in the business doing the needful, protecting his people, which soldier that is coming out to begin to draw the attention of internet, it is not their duty. Their own is to make everywhere uncomfortable for the enemy not to survive. When the heat is much, the enemy there will be the one to help him, using his mouth to make the confession that it is not easy with them, that the pressure is too much. But all this while, every time you will see those so-called soldiers who say they are not part of USB, they will come out and say, international community, we are drawing your attention. How long will you continue to draw your so-called international community? The only language, the only understanding they know is the understanding that Nigeria government, every presence of Nigeria is going down in Biafra land. Every institution of Nigeria is being pulling down in Nigeria, in the land of Biafra. Every president of Nigeria, the Nigeria terrorists in uniforms, soldier, police, all of them. The only language the international community want to hear is that those people are going down every minute and every seconds of the day. These are the things that will trigger them, just like as it was in the day that our PM was with us. Musa and his crew and his team, they were going from one pillar to the other, going from one media house to another, trying as a result of the activities of PM. Because what he was doing then was no different from what Finland did between Finland and Russia as of that 1933. There was no difference. There was no difference. So they should stop all this, and again, another thing is when they make video, some of our independent media will even come out and say, this is so sad. This is so sad. You don't sympathize with those people. This is not the language you want to hear. We have people who are championing, notifying the international community. Their own duty is to do the needful by obliterating them from the face of the earth. Every presence of Nigeria and the land of Biafra, it is their duty to discharge and then obliterate everything. Why those who will be propagating or notifying international community will be doing? So all these things they're doing, I see it as a propaganda. And also, there is something that was troubling me. When I heard the one they call Jamaica notifying people, I say this thing. This information they are doing.
Not angel makeup.
You see this information, let me tell you people, nobody should fall for it. This thing is a calculated plan. Since all this while, my spirit has been disturbing me. I wouldn't even mind the pain I have been going. I say, today, no matter the pain, even when they stop me that I should not talk on phone or talk to anybody, I am not even violating the law that I was given. Because this thing since yesterday, if I did not say it out, it will still to bother me, cause another thing in my body. Nobody should listen to this thing. I have been hearing people, it's a child, my dear. Listen to that voice note very, very well. They are up to something. That thing you see is a calculated plan. Nobody should say, this very person, this or that has happened. Look at how they cook everything. That, okay, look at all of a sudden. If actually that person wants to survive, he could have mentioned the name of the person who invite them. Not be so. Somebody who wants to survive and say, that this person will do me this thing. Now this person where we go meet them. You raise a lot for people to identify the particular person. And they want to come and fool those they want to fool. Ask yourself a question. Haven't listening to that voice note then to say, now my home, no, I get an idea, ever and woman, and me, my mother, no, be it near organize the meeting now. Who is the person that organized that meeting? For you to be safe. And they cannot mention the person who organized the meeting. Now they are coming to want to come out. They are up to something. If that thing they are up to, they know it's face now. This thing they are even doing now is like April Fool they want to do. It's like April Fool. That is what they want to do, people. Maybe those who are mocking them, those who want them dead, maybe by the time those people come out and now I talk them, I say this thing will happen to them. By the time they hear all those things finish now, they will come out from nowhere and say, you see, they want me, they see them. They want me, they start using it as a kind of a mockery. That is why I say nobody should fall. Everybody should pipe blue until you can see, okay, now, for example, these people hurriedly come out to inform the whole world about Gento, Butuzo, and Co. Does it mean that Gento, Butuzo, and Co. are more important than Holy Ghost? Ever since nobody have been hearing the voice of Holy Ghost, how many is Holy Ghost not part of them? How many times have they come in to declare that we have not been seeing one of us? So this or that has happened to one of us. So how many times did they come to air to tell you just the way to them? This one and you make up comment on air. People should see that I am one of the critical thinkers. That is why it is impossible for somebody to deceive me. Before you deceive me, I must first of all hear what you are saying and then go back and analyze that thing within myself before I will be convinced. Before we know the direction and the area you are going. So my people, please, I wouldn't like to talk much. I just want to express this particular audio voice note that I had since I have been trying to come, but I was lacking data. That was why I could not be able to come. So by the by the grace of God, we are on the right path. Listen. Your Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And let me tell you something. He who the gods of the land want to destroy, what do you think that will happen? The gods of the land will do. The gods of the land will first of all make that person to become what? Mad. Before that person, the destruction will come. That is exactly what the gods of the land is doing. So I can assure you, maintain the temple. Possibly heighten the temple, the volume. We are not shaking. Obi matonojo, onye nedumu maruzo. Obi mabdalamba, onye nedumu maruzo. Obi matonojo, onye nedumu maruzo. Obi matonojo, onye nedumu maruzo. My people, it is well with our soul. Let us continue to push on. Tuko Gabiama is at work. You see this battle? Bible says This battle is not for you, but rather the battle is of the Lord. The God is the one who is fighting the battle as long as what you are doing is just. God will justify whatever you are doing. You are doing the right thing that Elohim expected you to do many, many years ago. The moment you are doing this thing, heaven is happy with you. It is now that we are representing Elohim. You see, this our two brain men are the reason why God will give us Biafra. You see, this our two brain, our best brain, they are holding somewhere, are the reason why God will, because of them, and give us Biafra. In fact, He has given us Biafra. That is why, upon the plans and program of the enemies, they could not succeed to solve the redeclaration on 29th November 2024. It is what only God can do. It is what only God can do. That is why I want to understand. It is what only God can do. So, my good people, thank you very, very much for giving me this privilege, this opportunity to address you this afternoon. Thank you, and God bless you. I salute you.
We salute you so too. Thank you, my brother. Ugo Buzuo from Nigeria, because we know that your network is going to start to be disturbing you. Only in Hill, make you rest more than that. Because our Nigeria brother talk, because their network, they're bad. Only Hill, you are welcome, my brother.
It's like you know the way of the zoo. It's a useless place we are. They are just doing all their shenanigans. I am very, very, very happy to this morning. Happy sun rising from my own location here in Igbo land. You know, everywhere surugede. I know Ncheta, we are remembering our holy one, the most holy of holies now in Igbo land, Mazin Nandekano. Today is holy day, the day of obligation. So we thank Chukwukike. We thank our ancestors for giving us the courage to come out to do it. Yes, as I'm talking to you, I am sitting comfortably in my house. Yeah, I want to thank you, Okanu man. You guys are so awesome. You are wonderful. You know, for always coming out here to, talk to Biafrans, give us information that enable us to continue holding on. Remember, during the war, there was one Okoko in them that Nigeria could not find. It became so invincible. You know, you will always come out to push out, words that turn to flesh. Thank you. I thank you guys. I thank Mazi Drake, this immortal soul. You guys are immortal. May God continue to shield and guide you. May our ancestors, those who have, spilled their blood for our freedom, may they continue to supply you those blood for the continued effort you continuously do every day. Thank you. I thank everyone here, the honorables, the cabinet members. Simon Ekpa, the wonderful guy, very brilliant, very intelligent, very articulate, very respectful, very honorable. The called one for this freedom. No matter what they tell him, no matter what the enemies tell him, talk about him. It is only a good tree that bears good fruit, and it's only a good tree that gets stone thrown at it, brother. So I thank that young man. My DPM, you are so wonderful. A good leader. You are wonderful, stern quality, indomitable spirit. You have come to show that you are one of the reincarnates of the About Women Riot, those who have metamorphosed into leading us to a Biafra land, whether they like it or not. Our Biafra freedom is sacrosanct. I thank you all. I thank all the cabinet members. You are all awesome, very great people, We have entered into the era of professionalism. We are bringing wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to bear on whatever we are doing as a freedom. And I thank all of you for training us, because I was telling some people that we need a lot of orientation. A lot of us are badly mannered. We are brought up at different times with this different corrupt government has corrupted our mind to begin to think ill of our brothers, and to begin to kill our own, instead of affirming our own or supporting our own. So the zoo government that has created all systems that enable us to hate ourselves, to hate our own, to make sure that the resources are scarce, so as to, for all of us, for the Igbos to be continue killing each other, for them to get the scarce resources, while the resources are above that. It is a system, a kind of manipulation, it's a kind of control that was put in place. I thank all of you. Talking about USB in Finland and Nigeria, I have never, since I discovered the reason why we were enslaved in the first place, since I discovered why the present day enslavement is what they call democracy, what they call government surrogates, they are there in the Western world controlling what to do, what we do here, what we eat, how we procreate, how we reason, how we do everything that we do. I do not have the belief that our help will come from the foreign country, whether you call them Finland or whatever you call them, the American or who. When this man was about coming to power, we were all shouting. Some people who thought that the white people are for your own, they will always say, hey, this man, when he comes, you will do this. I was laughing. I was laughing at them. I said, you guys don't know what is in stock for you. You are freedom. Everything lies in your hand. It doesn't lie in the hand of every other person. God has made it so. Yeah.
Just a second. Please, we are many now. Please try to indicate by raising your hand up so that we can give you mic. Please, we are many now on mic. Please indicate yourself. All is very important. Discipline. Go on, my brother.
Okay. So thank you. Talking about our freedom, it's just nothing. So talking about those, I call political freedom fighters, those people who just come out, stay inside the bush, make broadcasts, call upon international community. I wonder where such practices are done all over the world. Your duty as a soldier, if you are fighting for our freedom, is to stay there, fight for us, because you have taken that oath to fight, and then leave the diplomatic, connection, diplomatic movement for those who are trained to do that. You don't hold gun and start calling the international community, to come to your aid. You are just talking rubbish. You are just talking rubbish. You are just a political soldier, trying to feast on the ignorance of so many people. We have suffered this lack of freedom for a long time. This thing has corrupted our mind that we don't know our bearing again. Anytime somebody comes out, we'll all give him our attention and begin to sympathize. And one of the worst things you can do to any human is to sympathize for people.
Ugobuzo, we are not hearing you.
We are being muted now. He's being muted.
Sorry. Now I discovered that I am not audible to you. I have unmuted it. So
not you, Ugobuzo. It's either Drake or Kanome that is doing it. It's not you.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Whoever did it, I've already unmuted myself. So thank you for giving me the praise again. So, talking about our political soldiers, those ones are real political soldiers who want to stay in the bush, do the fighting they are on the ground. They say they are men on ground. When you are on the ground, do you rise up? That is a very negative word that all of us use. Now, some of us used on them. If you are on ground, you are on ground. You are not meant to rise. But our soldiers are USB soldiers who are standing on their feet, because you fight standing on your feet. You don't fight sitting on the ground to rant and call international communities to come to your aid. You do not do that. No one does that all over the world. It's not the right thing to do. Right? You just go there and hide your face. Stop seeking for sympathy that you do not deserve at that time. So you are just trying to manipulate our thinking. We have all grown above all those things. When I go to different platforms, I see people say, hey, they want to kill us, blah, blah, blah. But I say, okay, well, maybe depending on your consciousness and your maturity, to see all these, manipulations here and there. There are a lot of manipulations. So we have to be very, very careful about how it goes. So thank you very much, because very soon they will start, messing themselves up. Thank you, and I encourage you to continue the good work you are doing. It's really amazing. If a lot of hands or a lot of people are speakers, you can remove me from speakership so that another person can get a shot at it. So I'm so grateful. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who has chosen this race, who has made sure that we conquer and become free completely, may it begin to guide you, protect you, shield you. Onye ọbụla nke batara na be anyị wee sị na ọ ga-egbu anyị, ọ bụ obere igbu anyị ga-egbu onwe ya. Ala be anyị ga-atarịrị isi ya. Obere igbu anyị ga-egbu onwe ya, ọ bụghị ajọ. Ala Biafra anyị agbago around with the ohu mmụọ na nnụ mmụọ nọ n'ala Igbo, mmụọ na-akpa ike, mmụọ Amadioha odogwu eji eje ọgụ, odogwu udo na nkene ha ncha niile ha jebe ọgụ, ha ga-alụrụ anyị ọgụ, ala Igbo ga-alụrụ anyị ọgụ. So ha ncha niile ka na-akpọ ka ha lụrụ anyị ọgụ na afa Chukwu Okike Abịama. Taa bụ Orie, the power of water. The power of water. Water holds a lot of powers, a lot of cleansing and renewal. May it continue to renew each and every one of us forever and ever. He said.
You are welcome. Thank you. Mouthpiece, you are welcome. Only here, the mic is yours now. Only here, Google Global. Maybe you are not around. Mouthpiece, you can go. Yes, sir. Your voice is coming down, sir. Only get up, but we can network connecting. A Mouthpiece, you can take the mic now. Maybe he's having network issue. Mouthpiece. Triple M. Hello, can you hear? Can anybody hear me?
I'm not getting my brother.
Sorry, I'm here.
Okay, my sister, Mouthpiece. Who on? Let me see for you. Who on?
Sorry. Holy Head, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I called you before, Mouthpiece. Maybe you are not with your mic. That's before
Yes, somebody was speaking to me, so I had to. That time. Yeah.
Okay, can you please allow Holy Head to go? Then you can finish.
Of course.
Okay.
Also, when the guy goes, I go see you mother goes. Nde wolo ọmụmụ ndị njem ọnụ dịrị enwekwa na-agbụ ka o kpochasị anyị ime adị mkpuo mmiri na-edekwa anyị mkpa na nya ọ dị ka ahụ na ahịa m nya mmanụ ụmụnne m ama m na ị na-agbake arịakwara biko onye ọ na-adị mkpa na njem nwere onwe a ekele m gidere ike nwoke ọma ke n'ọka n'ume unu na-ada bụ ndị isi ike n'ọrụ ọnụ na-ekwuru ndị mmụọ kwuru ndị mmadụ the mouthpiece of the gods birikwa ugogbuzuo ọchake ikwulu ọfụma teddy Triple M, Rose, Simon April, Dr. William, Ugochukwu BLT nke anyị, Chukwu dị ekene m Ikechi USB, na ekene m Ọpara, Ọdụmisi Okwute, Simon Izuchukwu, iwu niile, Biafran Champion Buffalo, Isi Nweke, Ifeanyi Nzekwe, Angus Okeke, Ife Nwa, Kesilike, Biafra Rising Star, my life, Chibo, Emmanuel, Chizoba, British Victim, PM Brother, George K, JUC Biafra, Uba Celestine, Weke ST, Noski, Favor, Isaiah Ike Chukwu, Max, Eche Chukwu, the Ruth Eze, PC Ibe, Mako Chukwu, Betelo, Elizabeth, Informa, Chimu, Son, Blessing, Chioma, Daniel Okechukwu, Paul. Ekele m ndị ọma ndị gara n'obi eziokwu maka na anyị na-abịa ebe ịgbasapụ ozi ọma eziokwu a na-akụghọ mmiri. Anyị anaghị abịa ebe a ikwu okwu ka e wee mara anyị kama na anyị na-abịa ikwu ka o si wee dị. Anyị bịalụ ka anyị tie mkpụrụ oke olu gwakwa mba ụwa na ubele belu n'oge ruo na mgbe nnụnụ ọbụla ji alaghachi na akwụ ya onye ji ihe nwata welie aka elu aka lụrụ ya wetuo ya na ha emego ka onye nwere ga-ama. Tupu ngaba n'iru ana m ekele ịtọrọ imoto dị ngọzi bụ Chukwu nne Chukwu nwa na Chukwu nna nke nnọchite anya abawanye na maazị Nnamdị Kanụ awọbata obie ya na nnukwu nwaanyị bawa DPM Dr. Ngozi Orabueze afọ mụrụ Biafra na 29th of November 2024. Ọ bụ na ọ bụghị ihe Chineke jiri wee lụ anyị niile ka anyị dị na-ete anya m anya m maka na onwekwado onye kiri ihe kiri awọ anya anaghị ha aza aza mana ekele dịrị Chukwu na anyị so na ndị arọtara ịgba mbọ nwere onwe a sị ya dara anyị niile na mma nke anyị chiri anyị ka anyị ga-eze nke onye chiri ya zere. USB, Finland's Nigeria aiding terrorism, sit at home Monday as defense. Nke bụ n'ezie ọ naghị agbapụta ndụ asị nke ọgụ ịma na o nwere mgbe ọ pụtara na-asị sakpụrụ Finland n'ọnụ mana ọ bụrụ na ịjedede ihe ha melụ maka ha si wee kpọpụ ọwụbata obi ya efudat na ha chụzuru ego karịa ndụ mmadụ, ha chụzuru ego karịa ihe ọma, ha chụzuru ego karịa ezigbo history. Ana ya bụ ihe dị jọgburu udere sigbo nkakwụ n'isi na obodo a na-ele anya awata ihe m ji eme ọnụ bụ ihe bitrel ya even if na ha anyị ma na onwe ya ga-eli ya mana even if na ha hapụgodi ya echi si ya jebezie ndị niile nwụrụ mgbe a kpọpụrụ ọbata obi ya agaghị ha kpochiata ha azụ na ndụ. The answer is no. So that the Finland betrayed Biafra to the highest level. And Obagona the bad record to Finland. More than I got a Finland the men. Others open us in a ban of civil war, genocidal war with Nigerian Biafra. And then I have the child who Manasana. Ọ na-abụ ofu mkpụrụ isi aka lụta mma n'ozuo ọrụ ọrụ. E nwere ike ime ihe ọma 1 million mana ofu mkpụrụ ihe ọjọọ imere ga-akọndem ihe ọma niile ahụ ime. So na Finland na Nigeria ọha nwa bute terrorism. A na-end terrorism na ala anyị maka na ọ bụ na agụba ndị nwụrụ since November ruo tata estimatedly a na-agụta 3,000 are they not human beings? Ọrụ mmadụ ka ha bụ ụdị ihe ahụ ga-eme na because of our PM, I lose a lot of money. All the Nigeria a terrorist state, and the fair state also. And Finland know all this because how were representative of Nigeria? Melo, the representative of Nigeria, our PM were right. The freedom of speech. Our Ankata, where football and Ghana, where Fotasia, Oye, Nialaka, where Papa PM. So now, Finland, Finland government, who committed atrocity towards Biafra restoration, honestly, and we can never forgive. No matter any time, I have all along. Nigeria is a terrorist country, and because of 30 mega power plant, we betray your citizen. June we betray. As another had the number. Here, who choro, we go carry we can be Biafra. You will suffer for this act, especially LS Tom, the current Finland president. You will suffer for this act. I must tell you that you have committed atrocity, not to man, towards Biafran restoration, and you must pay dearly for that. Honestly, we can never forgive you. We can never forgive you. Even if you release our leader today, our PM today, the man has been there. We can never forgive and we can never forget. Bear it in mind that you betrayed the Biafran citizens that hold you in a high esteem, but because of the personal gain, just of personal interest, you messed up, and it have gone to the history that during the time of our declaration that Finland President Elastom betrayed us. It can never be wiped out. Bear it in mind. So, as you must sacrifice something to get something. Something good that I have easily. But for the fact that the redeclaration taking place in the 20th of November, it's all over. All this shenanigans, after everything, all of them must bow. Because and again, nobody else actually in the quarter. Convention. Makande na ase na o were ka isi anu no were ndị na ase na Orabueze anaghị emetie Orabueze anaghị follow the DM template nke nwa ase ma ha ga go Montevideo convention ọ bụ na egosi ya ọ bụ na ịgwara onwe gị eziokwu amaghị m onye ga-agwa eziokwu because the Montevideo convention bụ according to ihe our DPM na-eme and she's in the right track. So now I put eziokwu anyị na anyị ga-akwụdosi ike n'eziokwu. O nwere ihe mega na nothing mega. Ọ bụ mụ na ya analigo. O nwere ihe na-emenụ. Ozi ọzọ nwere iziri ndị ihe na-ezi ozi a bụ ndị USD military. All the genuine ones. Mala amarụ na ozi ya na-abụ na-eche nwoke. Nke izuzu bụ ụgwọ ihe na-abụ ka ị ga-analụ ekwu ime nke ọma ị ga-anara ụgwọ ọrụ ihe ọma ime nke ọjọọ ị ga-anara ụgwọ ọrụ ihe ọjọọ oke na ọrụ dịle gị bụ idisaịdị nke ị chọrọ ịnalụ maka na ọ bụrụ na ị were ezi obi gị rụọ ọrụ bịa pụrụ ọrụ anyị na n'obe anyị a ga-edekọreti gị as a warrior that defended his land during the time of need. And mala amarụ na onye ọga bụ egbe na-echekwa obodo must to be under government, for that to go on Ijinaka or Buru legit. Without that go on Iji, without under government, it was a terrorist. But I'm going to have on social media and I'm going to say that the Mahana are under USB government. Mahana is on our liberation. One, I'm not coming about educated, I'm not coming in there, ndị ọgba mbọ marụ na USBG n'ọha nwa bụ nwere legitimacy i protect gị ma gị ma egbe ahụ ibu ụlọ mala amalụ ụlọ ghara iji aka ụlọ mụnye onwe ụlọ ọkụ a sị m na ala anyị na a ga-edifendedere ya iwu ka ọ bụ anyị niile n'ebe a ga-agbakọta aka ọnụ difendi awa land nwere onwe abụọ ọ bụrụ abatụ rabụeze ọ bụrụ abatụ DM or abatụ our leader Maazị Bami. It's all about all of us. Ọ maka anyị ncha niile maka na ọ bụrụ na anyị na-arụ ụba onye ọbụla ga-eri uru Biafra onwe onye ga-eri uru iche karịa ibe ya and onwekwana onye a ga-achụpụ achụpụ ma ọ bụrụ na anyị na-arụ ụba anyị so na onye ọbụla ga-agba mbọ fụ na ọ na-akwado USDG maka na ọha nwa bụ ha ji mma n'isi maka na asị na onye ọla ji mma n'isi ọ bụ ya ji mma ana m asị o nwere obele azụ maka obele nkụ nnukwu azụ maka nnukwu nkụ maka na gọọmenti ọbụla na-aga n'ihu gọọmenti involve and ọ bụ anyị nwa ga-akwado gọọmenti anyị ka ha wee nwee ike iduru anyị duba aha n'ala ahụ ekwere na nkwa maka na ịnọrọ obodo oyibo ịnọrọ na be anyị ịnọrọ iduru ịdị hapi ndị nwa na-agba mgba na isi ọzọ na USB ma ọ bụ na a ga-erubite adara USB ị na-agwa onwe gị eziokwu maka na asị na eziokwu mmadụ gwara onwe ebe ha ya si eziokwu gwa onwe gị eziokwu ka iwesịrị oru pụọ anyị ataghị akwa ka ọ dị na mma anyị adụgo okwu a ka ọ dị na mma anyị achọghịzi ibu okwu ọbịa ka anyị niile ji agba mbọ na-apụta na-ekwu okwu na-atụle ego anyị na-eji n'okwu ọnụ iji okwu anyị nke ọ bụla ị ga-emenwu tinye aka na ihe a bụ onye agha na nwanne ya ihe arụgịta gburugburu igwe anyị damda sa hapụrụ na ofu onye maka na ofu osisi anaghị eme ọhịa azụza dị n'ugbo anaghị agbaji ya agbaji asị m onye ọbụla tinye aka ị na-aṅụ bụfe ọbọdụrụ bịa ṅụbazie tu ire anyị ego tu ị na-aṅụ ego ṅụba ofu ka ire anyị ego ofu maka ya ga-asị gị aṅụ na chacha maka na mmadụ ka ịbụ ndị akwa ebidobere ide ego na aba gọọmenti ọ gịnị ka ị na-eche the highest investment ị ga-eme n'ụwa bụ inweta nwere onwe ụlọ niile ị na-alụkọsị ịrụ ọrụ ụmụ gị rụọ ọrụ ụmụ gị nwanne m ịrụchala ha ihe a ha nwere ihe ajụ ele ha ncha bụ na ọ bụrụ ihe ka ha chọrọ na o nwere ha ji eme mana ọ bụrụ na inye ụmụ gị fridọm sọpọtụ fridọm uwe ụmụ gị tolite a na-akwụ na aka bụ na papa ha so wee rụọ ọgụ nwere onwe a ga-asị na ebu egud dadi a ga-asị na ebu egud mama so ka anyị niile mara na nwere onwe a bụfa anyị niile o nwere onye ahapụrụ ya iche o mee ya sọnsị ya asị m na ọ ga-adịra anyị niile na mma nke onye chiri ya zelu ọmụka bịa ya emela anyị niile ndụ bụ ndụ ọma iji ego asị m chukwu oke ekwekwara ka ọ ka anyị asị m na anyị ga-aka gị ka anyanwụ anya ma nda ka anyị ga-eti ka ọnwa anya ma nda ka ọnwa asị na okirikiri ka a na-agba ukwu anaghị anyị elu asị m cheta onye fụrụ anyị cheta ya mere nwa ya mee ya anya mmiri akpọkwara n'anya onye a nabara ndụ ya na onye n'afọ na ndụ anyị ga-adị ka kpakpando bụ ọnọsọ elu aka onye na-echere ndị gọọmenti anyị ajọ echiche asị m ịzakọta kpuo ya asị m onye ọbụla na-ejere anyị ije ọjọọ maka na anyị na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe asị m ije ije ahụ ị gaghị anata asị m na ị ga-atọ n'ụzọ iche mana anyị bụ ndị ọma ndị na-ekwu eziokwu asị m na anyị ga-azụ ka anyị na nna ka aga asị na nkwọ na-ekele onye na-akpọ na akwa anyị ga-abụrụ anyị ngọzi anyị kpọsa anyị ga-ele anyị na-alụ ọrụ anyị ga-alụta ego anyị ga-eme promoshọn maka na adọghọ ka ibe na-agụ akwa ka ndị be anyị kwụsị oke jakpa na anyị ajakpago ka ọ dị na mma ụfọdụ n'ime anyị ọrụ anyị na-arụ n'obodo oyibo ọ bụrụ na anyị nọ na babụ ọrụ ka anyị kwesịrị ịrụ mana ọ bụgo ka o si dịla anyị ọbịa ka anyị niile ji si na ubelebe ka anyị kwadobe akwụkwọ a ka anyị na-anaba anyị edozi ebe anyị na Chukwu oke gọzikwa na anyị
o nyere anyị akụ na ụba nye anyị amamihe nye anyị ihe niile anyị ga-eji dị ndụ n'ụwa na nke kacha nke onye ọbụla na-ajụkwa ese maka ndụ gị bụ eze onye ịbụ iwe nwee ike ịkwudozi ike n'ụzọ eziokwu ka o wetara anyị niile na mma asị m ọmụta ma elu nwoke ma elu nwaanyị ya gazie elu ekpere ụfọdụ na-agọ bụ na ọ ga-adịra anyị niile na mma na ekele onye na agbanagbo ndị niile bụ okwu n'eziokwu na-ekwu eziokwu onwe onye a ga-achọ isi ya achọ onwe onye a ga-achọ ndụ ya achọ ọ dịla ya eruo n'ala ahụ ekwere na nkwa asị m nke onye chi ya zụọ ya gaziere nwoke ya gaziere nwaanyị n'aha eze Chitoke abịa ise ọmaka meela anyị niile
ọmaka mekwere gụnwa na onwe gị kwuru ekwu Chineke gọzie gị Mouthpiece.
Yeah, I'm here.
Welcome, ma.
Thank
Can
you.
go on now.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Holy Hill. I wanted to come and hold you and say, it is, I think that is, you just use the words of wisdom, idioms and, words of, idiomatic expressions to really explain a lot of things to our people, most especially those who listen, who speak the language of the gods, Igbo language, So because most of the time, all these things they call sabotage and all sabotage upon sabotage, or talking about redeclaration of Biafra that has already been done. Is there any difference from the redeclaration we've already done that someone else is talking about redeclaring another one? Mad people everywhere. Anyways, I want to thank you, Drake. How are you today? How are you feeling? I'm so sorry to hear that you're sick. Please look after yourself. We need you. Biafra needs you. Everyone needs you. Okay? Because you're really feeling a vacuum that has been open for some time now, and we really have to always do whatever we can to support our government as you are doing. Please, and I'm urging each and every one of us to emulate Drake. He has really done wonderfully well. Thank you, Drake, and please take good care of yourself. Okanume, Ndewo, Rose, I greet you. My sweet honey pie, before you start crying now, Ndewo. Simon Izu, Honorable Teddy, Triple M. I've never seen this person here. Chimunedum. Right. Ndewo. Biafra Rising. It's been long as seeing you. Aiden Joe. How are you doing? I hope you are getting better. Please, my people, before I continue, please, Aiden Joe has been, he had an accident and he's pleading with each and every one of us to please contribute a little, no matter how small, is welcome, so that he can get a crutch to use, and this clutch that you're using, clutching both ends so that you can walk. Please, he wants to buy 2 clutches. Is it called clutch? Is it crutch? Anyway, you guys know what I mean. So please, he needs 2 to be able to walk again, learn how to walk again. So please, if you can, no matter how small, is very welcome and be appreciated. Thank you. Please, if there's any problem with giving Ifeanyi Nzekwe mic, please, Drake and Okanume, please try. Okay?
His network is very bad. I tried to accept him, even Drake also. The network is very bad, that is why.
Okay.
So,
Yes. Aiden Joe. I think he's in Homeland. Aiden Joe.
Yes, he's in Homeland. They're all about.
Yeah, Ossie motorcycle. Is it motorcycle accident or something like that? So please help if you can. Okay. I don't know. He has been asking for help for treatment, and also now he's looking for courts. So please, if you can, no matter how, it doesn't really matter, my dear. Just the way, just give from your heart, okay, darling. Thank you, Izu. All right. PM's brother, Jerry C. Weke Stanley, Eches, our sister Ada Biafra former. Who is this person that opened the mic? Now.
No one.
Yeah. Chimu opened his mic. You know, I can see from here. It's all right. I think he has closed it. I just Ugochukwu BLT, Ugochukwu Biafra, where have you been? I haven't seen you for a while, and I am asking so Gondifa. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you haven't gone with those who the wind has blown away. Dr. Sir Williams, I greet you. Ada Biafra Tina, they will even Biafra. Is it Biafra champion? Is it Biafra champion? No, Biafra champion Buffalo. No, I don't know. This was Biafra champion. Okay, Ndewo. Simon Uchuku. Ndewo. This Henry. Okay, Chizoba. Chuku, all these people that left us are coming back. They won't. Anyway, Tibo, all of you, I'm justified. In fact, all of you, those who have been with us and those who are coming back, they would. We told you people that we are here. We are fearless and unshakable in our resolve and in our belief. In the United States of Biafra, now we stand gidigam. Onye dasia, dagasia na lagoon, dagasia na autopilot back, dagasia na Mazob. The Garcia defunct DOS, that way, you see, when we are telling you, and even our PM used to say, so onye bigu, the person that is channeling this government. If you like,
follow who no route.
Of course, of course. You see, one thing I love about our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Oramboeze, is that she knows the look face. She is focused. Her face is there. Her eyes is on the rising sun. Oh, now take Ibuta Nkegi Bata. Or Wagi Sigi Na Iran Tisia in Olebama. You will bow and follow me. Or one can one year to Kwana. Iran Tisia, you carry your baggages. In fact, you carry your bag. That is everything you have. You still follow her because she knows Nayanwa, her eyes is there, her eyes is on that seat, that United States of Biafra, that land that we're all going home. And she will tell you, we are going home. Because that we are going home. And everything on her Fiona, all the very clear for her. She's not shaking. She is focused. And when they are telling our defense, when after the resolution that we will disband everything federal and everyone in defense must go back to their states, it's no longer federal system. We are doing a state system. Everybody, whether you are serving, you used to serve in the federal before, you go back home to your own state to protect your own state. So any nonsense, people, you won't have the time to sabotage. There won't be room for sabotage again. Because you cannot go to your own state to go and secure your state. You start killing anybody. It is all those people who want to command and control. That is those who don't want the state the way that they have been the defense has been called that everybody must serve in your own state. Now everyone have now seen why it was the best decision that every state must have their own army, their own camp in their own state to be able to protect their own state. Because we were not going to have that one camp will be the one in control. Ikemba State, somebody else will come. Somebody will be waiting for this thing from Ebube. Order from Ebube to come and to give order before you start going to Ikemba State. No. Ikemba State, every other state, I'm just using Ikemba as an example. Every state must have their own army to protect their own land. Or was there no that anything happened in one of the states, then the federal can now command everybody. If it means sending in 20 army personnel to that place on a happen. Then everyone will go there. That is the best decision ever by our deputy prime minister and the cabinet members. That's the best decision. So my people, if you are here or any of your brothers or sisters are in the army, just tell the person that your own state, support to your governor to make sure that your place is secured. You people will start combing all your forests, making sure that there's no terrorists you can't see. In fact, this is even the best decision in the sense that your village, your communities can now give you information. Oh, we saw so thing. Look at so thing. When you see, you must also make sure that you inform people in the authority to make sure that nonsense will be rooted out, so that next time nobody, no evil person can come into our land again. No Fulani terrorists will come into our land, kidnap our own brothers and sisters, and force a brother to sleep with the sister. An incest, an abomination. That is the worst war you can do to anything you can do. That's the worst criminality that somebody can do during the war. When if you feel that you have captured a city, you cannot go and then start making the women sleep with their brothers, or sleeping with their sisters, or sleeping with their mothers. That is the worst pain, the worst evil somebody can do to another. Now they have carried the problem to Soludo, in whose defunct Anambra State, that is where it happened. Soludo must take the Fulanese that he brought into Biafra land. He must take it. We take them with him and go back to Abuja, or if he likes, he can take them to Lagos. Enough is enough. So we want a decentralized army, and that is the way to move forward. So thank you so much, my people. I'll come back again. I have something to do. Thank you.
Welcome, Mouthpiece. God bless you, ma. Triple M. Are you ready now?
Oh, yes. I'm here, my brother.
Okay. The mic is yours now. We are waiting for you.
Thank you, my brother. Greetings to each and every one of us in the house. Greetings to my genuine fellow Biafrans all over the world. I greet each and every one of us for being here today. It's a faithful day. Today is a blessed day. Our holy day, the holy day of our supreme leader, Mazi Chisitrem Namdukano. As the spirit of Biafra continue to guide and protect you there, you promised us that you would destroy the zoo from their backyard, and that's what we did. Grichuku Kagama continue to guide and protect you. And same greeting also go to our indefatigable Umedi Buago, our VA. Aye Keneki Ukomenyo. Anon Kankampi. We respect you for the good work, for taking us to international and keeping us where we are today. You are the reason why Biafra gospel is being preached today, and we have you catapulted us from a lower level to a higher level. We appreciate you, our own brother. Biafra's the genuine ones love you. Yeah. More special greetings to our Mama Biafra, our lovely mother, in the person of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Nemuru Biafra, Mikey Bazoa. Asino Bugo Orabueze, Genekai Game, Nime Biafra. If this woman did not really declare this particular kingdom of God on earth, when you and I cannot be here today talking. If not for her, for the bold step, because that singular act woke up every spirit of Biafrans, both life and death, both the dead and the living. Everything rised up and stood to the occasion and say, the hour. Let us not forget in hurry. We believe in our Onyendu, which is prophecy. He also tells us about when we see woman coming to this trouble, that we should know that Biafra is here. And people are still fighting that faithful woman. Remember, when he made this prophecy, he has so many women around him, both those that is in cashier account and all of them. There are many women there, but he knows what he's saying. Now, finally, from our dragon, the woman is being built. Now, the woman was the one that gave birth to a Biafra. Remember, Biafra is a woman. A woman gave birth to a woman. If not for women, there will be no population in the world. What a miraculous thing. Thank you, Direk, my brother. You are healed. The spirit of Biafra will touch this, will stretch up the healing hand upon your life. If our leader Mazin Nandekano that don't usually read book without his spectacle, despite all the inhuman maltreatment given to him in Kenya, in 8 days, they beat him to stupor for him to die slowly. But at the end of the day, even those beating him, instead of him to feel the pains, the people that beat him are the people feeling the pains. What kind of miracle is that? Coming out today, after all the rumor that his ear is bleeding, he has this, he has that, he has it, and they never allowed a medical practitioner to attend to him. The spirit of Biafra went there and healed him. It's even healthier than those that is sleeping in the hospital. One day, and people still think Biafra is just a joke. That's why we say whenever we talk about you see people re-echoing that same statement without even knowing the meaning or being in spirit as well. The wreck, you are healed. Greetings to you, our co-host, Ugochukwu. Greetings to you, Master Simon Isu. Greetings to you, my brother Rosé. Greetings to you, Chimu Nedumu. Greetings to you, Biafra champions Buffalo, Elengi, and every other people in the house. I greet each and every one of us. Our topic today is the USB is
Triple M.
Yeah.
Just a second, please. Izu, please. This our brother need the help. Maka coaches and according to him, the thing are they also or they all like that. You can inbox him. He's going to tell you how they will support the thing is not so much so expensive like that. Please, thank you. Can go on.
All right. Thank you for that update. So, our topic today said #USB. Is Finland/Nigeria aiding terrorism? That is a question. One day, they are, yes, I answered it, they are. Monday sit at home. Depends. Something happens today, my brothers and sisters. This morning, I keep saying this. Once you are fighting for Biafra, speaking the truth, any day you went out of the track, the spirit of Biafra will leave you, and you will be walking in isolation. We are in a Mazi Humble Lions program this morning. He came up with his program before he could present the program he came with. Lo and behold, our brother joined us. Who am I talking about? Our brother Thunder. Our brother Thunder joined us and opened the canker worm. And he said he will be coming on Saturday as well. One day, these guys, they try to buy our brother Thunder. But Chukwukadiama take away the spirit of buying into their mind. Exactly what happened to Joseph. Joseph, when after he dreamed, he tell his siblings they are planning to kill him. At the end, they resulted in throwing him inside the pit.
They said, no, that will not be enough. They have to sell him. Because God, if God wants to elevate you, it will use your enemy. He was tied. Thunder was chained and thrown into a pit for him to die there. But Chukwuka Abiyama rescued him. He spoke so many things. Now, there is a audio video that was, that had been going all over the place about our liberation army. Yeah, we will call them. They said they went for a meeting. We are poisoned. This, that. Thunder said that is a lie. That is nothing like poison. That those guys has offended the spirit of Biafra. And those people they mentioned, they can never meet because they are not at the same place. They are in different locations. They cannot meet. That spirit of Biafra is fighting them based on their atrocities. That only thing that will save them, he have already told them, the only thing that will save them is for them to come out and confess all they did, even the money they collected from the Zoom and everything they are doing. That is the only thing that will save them. Sorry. That is the only thing that will save them. They should come out and confess all the atrocities that they have committed against the Biafran people and turn their back to support USB. Or else, they will not go unpunished. Say it was the spirit of Biafra at work on their body. Nobody poisoned them. Because there is nothing like them going for a meeting, attending a meeting. That all of them, those people that they mentioned on that particular video, audio, they are not in the same camp. And it's not going to be easy for them to meet. I also advise Biafrans, if you really want your freedom, if you really want for we to rejoice in no distant time, that the Biafra is here already. It is our people that is still holding it. Let's support the USB government. Support our mama. That Biafra is here. It is only people that is whiter than white that will see it. And we cannot get Biafra by cleaning ourselves. Our leader can easily say it. You can't come to kill your own person in order to sabotage somebody, and you think that you will go scot-free. You will go and keep some people and tag it to our mama. And he also informed us that the war in Okigwe, the war in Olo has ended. Our mama did it. That's why we are talking of decentralization. Go to your state and defend your state. If need be, for any backup in any state, government will do the needful. So, my fellow Biafrans, anybody that is not supporting United States of Biafra, my brother, have it at the back of your mind that he doesn't want freedom. You cannot get your freedom by coming to social media. I want for our brother said it here. If at all that international community will come to your aid based on you carrying gun, shouting, Trump, come on, America, come on, these people, come on. If at all that is the way we get our freedom, these people did it. Owazike and his people, they did it. What was the result? The US people did it, as they usually do. They are there, they are elders. It pains me a lot that the people they use coming out in the street shouting, okay, make it Bamnanya, okay, make it Bamnanya, maybe a Fragana Nova, okay, may have Bamnanya, okay, may have Bamnanya. They are either underground eating, using them to claim crews, to make crews. Our highway, about show woman the hard with the camera. Hey, America, you see, they have cleaned us, zoo, I cleaned us, I have a triangle. And yet, people still have that mentality. Only what I gave away, I got Wagambo. Only what I gave away, give boy up, I got Wagambo. One day, you need to go on, you have good time. Because all whatever you did, nobody with them one. Instead of them to support who is fighting for them, they will in turn fighting that person. All of the sudden, all these criminals now, they are focused now, Wuzi or Avesa, Wuzi, Simon and back for an Ihuna. Previously, it was already about Nabicano. Up Polanakaya. Upon you was do his own time. Social media is not in rampage, yes. Without anything good day. One day we can over today. A plot of flats, it is over and he is today talking against that same thing he was for there because the same stuff have made him. Then he's not kicking against those that is fighting the real fight. Any genuine person fighting for Biafra, any day you start speaking otherwise or acting otherwise, one day that spirit will leave you, and once that spirit leaves you, you will be like a chaff before the zoo. Even I got more than a because because that is nature Ghana move it will take you to where you're supposed to go and where you anywhere you are not supposed to be. It will take you from there. Even if mistakenly you get yourself a place you're not supposed to be, before it will happen, that same spirit will take you off from there. So that is it. Biafrans, I can see when our sister Mouthpiece was saying something. She saw me new faces. Yes, our DPM said it. People will join today. People will join tomorrow. People will join next tomorrow. We really need to wake up. It is our own now. We ourselves we are the product, fighting ourselves. That one I lose money. Go to be there. So to show me there. Oh, I am our own people and I fight the poor money. There is a woman that called on that. Sorry, turn your mic, please. There is the woman that called on the Adajo Rama's program. I was saying how they will go to America, report our DPM, call on FBI on how to go and find out what that embassy will open. It's not an embassy. They need to investigate that to know what is there. The same thing Emeka Legisud and Kobere. You know where FBI is, but atrocity name and Ala Biafra. You cannot call FBI. Say how Nigeria investigate. You cannot report them. If you know how to report, so I clean our people often do number of things. You cannot report them because to that. Also your own person fighting for you to get your friend of only that report to see. Every act, every activity in this particular course, anybody that do what you did, whether good or bad, you must receive your reward. We must receive our reward. Even me, if I do good, I will receive my reward. If I do bad, I will also have to receive it. When people are saying what our forefathers fought, they couldn't achieve it. Biafra is here unless you are not in spirit. If you are in spirit, you will take a bold step, do what you're supposed to do. Play your own role on your own part, on your little way for you to get what you want. And what the man kind of once said, if you know what you can do to bring Biafra, go and do it. Biafra is not a personal property. Because they are a personal property. Umojuku will claim it. Nobody will even talk of it. But today, they are nowhere to be found on that particular same thing that their father fought for. Use their resources, his resources and fought for. Other people have taken over. To tell you that it's a divine project. When I look at all these criminal DOS, you are not a member, you are not a member. One day, I don't know a member. Kesha Benjamin Uloshi, they claim we did have a court. That why someone against the government in exile? We don't want government in exile. We don't want government in exile. We are IPOB. They put that on one and people, and you still have followers till today. Follow Gunuru, and people are still pushing supporting it. I can still see people. If it was Rike, we have a follower today. Why won't DOS? Okengwere and the DRC them. Men that undermines the truth, the consequences await. At this point, I hit my mic. Thank you very much, my fellow Biafra. Let's support our government. That is the only way. I love you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that great.
That's not can anyone hear me?
Are you hear me?
Can anyone hear me?
My voice coming out?
Okay, let's bring it down. Can hear you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to our brother. Go ahead and speak. You have the mic now. Can you hear me? Okay, not anyone. Easy way. Daniel.
Okay. Hello.
Okay, yes.
Hello.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna thank you. I'm so happy that now here na-eme ihe ndị mmụọ eziokwu and almost ihe niile chọrọ ikwu sef. The first, the third, and the woman, and this previous speaker has already said almost 80% of ihe chọrọ ikwu. Kama na ihe chọrọ add dị a ụjọ ọsọ. Ka anyị mara ka anyị si thinking strong and chọrọ na-asụ elu, chọrọ na-asụ Igbo beta agba m ka ndị agaghị akwụkwọ asef o nwere ka o si eme ha. Ọ dị ka anyị nwe aga skuul ọ na-epushu anyị ịsụ English. This is ihe mere ọ na-chenjiri ihe na m because ihe mere ede ji wee bee pii akwe na God know it na-ekwu. Is an old speaker and old listener. Since I gbabata Ben and my mother since I came around and
ihe change gasị aghọtago. So but to God be the glory. A na-akọva nwayọọ nwayọọ aghọtago. So ihe chọrọ ịgwa ndị be anyị eziokwu na enwere ọtụtụ n'ime anyị agaghị akwụkwọ. But mbịa were my critical thinking nature, look at this current Ngozi Oraveze. He's a well-learned woman. He's a doctor degree, you know. And a lot of things in Noyanisi to offer for the liberation of his people, because on the what leadership and what freedom is all about. Because I got ndị ji anyị n'ọrụ mere ka anyị ghara ịmata na onye ji eji ịghọtago, onye ji eji relax ote aka ọrụzịa culture ọrụzịa tradition. But mgbe i jere akwụkwọ ọfụma gaa obodo dị iche iche, ịmata na mba akwụkwọ amaka. And ịbịa n'anya a person of Prime Minister Simon Akpan, ndị nọ n'ime ọhịa akwa mgbọ as a soldier. He may not be well educated like Ngozi Oraveze. I'm just using a scientific and the scientific way to analyze this thing, because it has been in my mind, because I have knowledge and things that needed to be telling our people. These people are experienced people in soldier aspect. Our PM is there. No, in educational angle, it's a doctor degree are there, and many other people working behind the scene. You understand? So, if we now it's chikoto on the say, I can't stay alive, enjoy myself with all the experience and what I acquire in my field, and why my people are wallowed, they deprive themselves, deprive their enjoyment, their comfort zone. They push themselves front to the whole world for the freedom of Biafra. You see, the passion of leadership na go but he don't have what it takes. He need push he need push na chiari anya na cho excuse. Opposition biaranu I think they 3,000 US. The Russia na chiari anya n'izuzu na-agba ụmụnne gị mgbe na-egbu isi ụmụ. Look at what is going on in Biafra. Look at what is going on. But you see, one thing gbatara m n'obi this morning, PM kwuru, I still remember, PM si na the level na emechago ihe niile arrange is where well, military and soldier, all the in the machineries and what have you. So, also now, the Kita, no, you take 20 to 20 something years. Kabanyesian at the final phase. And I believe by that time, the oxygen in the collapse, because even a banya bed, I think a bed don't go no oxygen here aguago no so now because you don't know.
on breaking transmission. Break. We're gonna hang back on for the few people that are listening. We'll be right back. And meanwhile, exactly when it is around 3 hours of this broadcast, I'll be off. Understand? I just wanted to. I was a little bit free today, so I just wanted to, while listening, I wanted to stream it as well. What is going on there in the Norway, the USB X handle broadcast. About Biafra, Genu Biafra, and Agada. You go, they reason together, they fellowship together. They will take us ideas together, now condemn the evil forces of the enemy. There are many other platforms, some of Biafrans, all the independent and the dependent medias that are preaching the gospel, USB, promoting USB, fighting all the forces of the enemy. I can't go. So whenever your mind leads you to go and listen, you go there and listen. While listening, be positive. Contribute positively.
Is my voice coming out now?
So they are back.
Can anyone hear me?
They are back. And please help me confirm the comment section if you're there. Okay, the voice in Apataka. Do you like the program? Would you like to next time when I'm a chance? You like what kind of stream making now?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Of the people, by the people and for the people.
Thank you. Greetings.
So this is 2:19 in the program already. 1 o'clock.
Yes, I see.
I'll shut it down. But I'm still gonna come back live later when I'm gonna run my things.
Thank you so much.
I'll come back. To come back like 6 p.m. Biafra time. 6
Thank you so much. We are gathered here today.
Time, I will be
Thank
live.
you so much.
God bless you all.
As I was praying for you, you are healed in the name of Kabiama. No harm will before you, no sickness will bring you down anymore. You are called for duty, and you will finish what you are called for. Thank you. I want to thank our Deputy Prime Minister, our leader. Thank you so much for what you are doing. We are now taking notes that you are the true leader. You are the true leader. No matter what the enemies are doing, they are already failed, and they will continue to fail. And as our brother said, that if you undermine the truth, there is a consequences. If you see truth and you are twisting the truth to turn it to lie, remember there is consequence waiting for you. And you being a Biafra, you are following those that are twisting the truth to turn it to lie. You are hailing them, you are following them. Remember there's a consequence. Thank you so much. I greet Rose, my brother. I greet you from here. Simon Sujuku, I greet you. Easy way, please connect back. I see network is disturbing you. Shimnedum, please connect back and request your mic again. Only heal or yes, you go again when them mother Dallas no so when them Dr. Sir Williams, I greet you. Thank you so much. Biafra champions, Simons, I greet you. Smart down, I see you. Greet all of you, wonderful citizens of the United States of Biafra. Our brother, the hunter, I see you from here. Thank you so much for joining us. May you continue to keep you and protect you. And our sister, Zena, I see you. Greetings. Jukes, Ikechi, I see you. Odom, I see you. You are welcome. John Repository, Onye, Wisdom Man, I see you from here. Greetings to you. IG, I greet you. Isinweke, I see you. I see you. Ikotuku, Chico, Akab, I see you all. Emmanuel, thank you so much for joining today. Please don't forget to share this space. It's very, very important. Please share this space as you join. Continue to share this space so that
I'm seeing something. I'll take it now. What is that?
Listening. We must continue to broadcast. And I hope everyone is enjoying our radio. For the track.
that they will bring us down. They don't know the more they try, the more we are going higher, the more we are lifting, because that is, we must get enemy. Don't think that we will not get them. We must get enemy, and that enemies will make us strong. When we fight them, that is why we are making strong. Please, I hear that faceless unite yesterday making caricature of himself. Don't know that he's going down. The guy is going down. He thought that he's doing good, but don't know that he's going down. The more you fight EPM, the more you fight United States of Biafra, the more you are going down. You must go down. When you rise against this government, you will go down. I'm telling you the truth. And don't undermine the words of our Deputy Prime Minister that he has promised that all of you is going to go down and you must bow for this United States of Biafra. Please request for Mike and let's move on. And don't forget to pray for our brother Greg for quick recovery. And I believe that we give him the divine health so that we continue to do the wonderful work that God has signed him. Please, I'm here waiting for your mic, request for mic, and share the space. Let's continue to move. You see, our brother, Commander Thunder, that came this morning and give all that's going on in Biafra land. We always continue to pray for him, and all those enemies that plan evil against him, they are now falling astray, and they will continue to fall until they repent and put on the real armor, which is the white garment, signify the truth. That is where they are.
Okay. Muchuku Gabiama, I have to leave now. I have to leave now. I have to leave now. I'll still come back later in the night for live program, normal live program. 6 p.m. stroke 7 p.m. Biafran time. So maka mena ini no watching keta and therefore up no gaba tofuma. Ngozi Chukwu Amana Chukwu, Nine Chukwu. I wish you can organize. I wish each and every one of us. So from here, it is a good evening. I'll be right back later. I see you, Celestine, Ndule, Linus Obi, Emmanuel, for joining in. Thanks for joining in. Biafra, thanks for joining in. I love you all. God bless. See you soon.